Okay, we're going to do a tutorial on the song Hosanna in the Highest. Key of starts in A. I think the title I've put on, if you're looking through the list that I've sent some of you, is Hosanna in the Highest, let our King be lifted up. And you're looking for the one that starts with it's just got a title that says Hosanna in the Highest, no writing underneath that. It just goes straight to A, E, F sharp, D, A, E, F sharp, Hosanna in the Highest on the second line. That's the one you're looking for. I think we've got 3 copies. That's the one you're looking for. So let's give it a go. There's progressive key changes here. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat. What I'm going to get you to do is, when you get that key change to B, no one likes playing in B, so just have a capo ready. Have a capo just sitting there during the song, and when it changes to B, put your capo on that 2nd fret. You can do it, I've done it before, and if you're quick enough you can do it. You've got to have one of these quick release capos to do this. So as it changes to B, you don't actually play the B, you play the A again, but in that capo position. And then when it changes to C, you can see it changes to C there, take it off, drop it on the floor if you have to, if you can't get it back on there quickly enough. Strum the C. So this is going to be a bit of fun, taking the capo off, putting it back on in between chord changes, but let's see how we go with that, because I don't want to be teaching you guys new bar chords and things. I'm not a fan of bar chords because I cramp up when I play bar chords, and I'm going to just steer away from bar chords with my tutorials. Try and keep these things as easy as possible. So here we go, Hosanna in the Highest. Single strum. Still playing the A. I've made a key change to B by putting the capo on. Now if I didn't put the capo on, I'd be following those B chords. Because I put the capo on, keep following the A chords. A, E, in the highest, let our King Okay, so we're at a full strum by the time we get to C. So you can probably fudge that capo thing because you're only doing single strums, and you got the piano behind you as well. So that transition, hopefully the piano's taking care of the transition. You're just following along. You might skip a little bit there with the putting the capo on and taking it off, but you should be okay. Otherwise, learn bar chords. It's up to you. But I'm sure you don't want to learn bar chords, so go with the capo trick. So when we get to C, we get into back to our usual strumming pattern that I'm doing for all of the worship songs now. I'll quickly run through it again. C, down, 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 up, 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 down, down, up, down, down, down. Got to get that strumming pattern because it's all through my tutorials, and it's a great starting point for learning good technique for strumming. So once we get to C, we come in with the full strum. got to sort of sing. This is the transition. I think we sing Hosanna one more time in D, but now we're at the transition between the verse and the chorus. Be lifted higher. So it actually starts with Jesus, you be lifted higher. But the first time you do it, you don't sing the Jesus you. You just say be lifted high, but you have to say Jesus you in your mind or hum it or something, so that you get that A in the right spot. Okay, so got to get that A in the right spot. So if you need to sort of sing it off the mic or hum it in the background to get that A, whatever works for you. So let our King be lifted up, going into Jesus, you be lifted high. The end of that last verse, let our King be lifted up. Let our tricky part of the song, the ending. Once you hit that, let our King be lifted up, you're committed to the ending. There's no going back. And you've got to get through those 5 lines there without a hiccup. So I might just do that from start to finish twice without stopping, so you can hear it. It's supposed to be. Before I do, I just want to cover the there's an F sharp. So most people know how to play the F bar chord. Well, to get that F sharp, you just move that up 1 fret. Move that shape up 1 fret. I did so in to try and keep away from bar chords, but you can't keep away from this one. Have to play it. If you don't know how to play F sharp, you can't really fudge it. Just don't play it. Let the rest of the band play it or learn it. Learn how to get there. From the F, you slide it up 1. You've got the F sharp. So I'm going to play Let Our King Be Lifted Up down through those 5 lines right to the end, so you can hear how it's supposed to sound. And I want you to join me if you can, and keep rewinding back to this point, playing through it until you've got it seamlessly. Okay, let our King be lifted up. G over B in there as well. You can just play the G if you like. I'm not going to cover what the G over B is, it's optional. I've shown you what the G over B is in a lot of other tutorials. If you've got it by now, great. Eventually you're going to pick it up from the other tutorials, so once you get the hang of it, play it. If you're not there yet, just play the G. Now I played an A over C sharp up here, but that's a stretch. I'm not even going to go there. Just play the A. So let's do that again, from Let Our King Be Lifted Up, from start to finish. Yeah, so the F sharp to the B minor is a quick change. So you can be lazy and not play the full B minor, not put that middle finger down like I showed you to do before. Just play the B, if you like. What I do if I come across a tricky chord change, I'll sit there for a couple of minutes and just do it over and over again. Until I teach my fingers to do it. That's the way you're going to get these tricky ones, is just to do them repetitively until you get them. Every time you pick your guitar up, those hard ones, do them. So let's try Let Our King Be Lifted Up. Let Our King Be Lifted Up. Let's do it again. Oops. Ending. Slows down. Oh, G. A. Then you can just sort of play with the pinky on, pinky off. Play with those 3 notes on the bottom. Just to finish. That's the whole song. Pretty tough song, so spend some time on it. I'm sure you do fine.